Hi, I'm Gunnar Gillett with Head Snaps and Headgear, and I'm here at Bridge City Fight Shop, and I just finished up a press conference for Rumble at the Roseland 94, another FCFF event. The FCFF is holding yet another professional fight for Rumble at the Roseland 94. Hank Turner and Hamza Salim will be facing off. And without further ado, here are some highlights from the press conference.
Then we have a middleweight professional bout that's going to take place between Hamza Salim right here and then Hank Turner, and Hank will be here in a few minutes. We also have 5 title fights slated for that night, and it's just, and a great undercard on top of that. So September 30th, it's one of the best events in Rumble at the Roseland history. You want to get your tickets now. Before we get started and open it up to the press, I just want to introduce everybody. Over here, two people to my right is our welterweight champion, Ray Hill. We're excited to have him back. Challenger for the flyweight championship,
Future champ.
Keanu Moyer. Is the King your official nickname now? Or?
Oh, yeah.
The King, Keanu the King Moyer. And then right here, our bantamweight champion, Abdul Kamara. I already introduced Hamza Salim. He's in the middleweight professional bout. Our middleweight champion of the FCFF, Eric McConico. And then down here on the end, fighting for the vacant light heavyweight championship, Aaron Lopez, also known as Jack Smash. Jack Smash.
And for Keanu, with your last fight being canceled, do you think you'll have any rust coming into the fight, or will you just be more fired up?
I think I'll be more fired up. I train with the best like every single day. I don't feel like rust is a real thing if you're training with the best all the time. I feel like this guy that I'm fighting is not really on the same level as me. I feel like anybody in the same weight class is not on the same level as me, and I can't wait to really show that. I haven't got to show it really. My first fight, I finished it really quick, but I think I'm gonna bring this one into the deep waters because I want to show you guys that I can stand and bang.
All right, my first question is for Hamza. So, you're a great fighter. Unfortunately, you lost your last couple of fights. How do you expect to turn around this next fight to get a win?
Every fight I go through, I study the fight, and I try to grow from the fight. And I think I changed a lot of my style from my last couple of losses because I fought grapplers, and then as a striker, most of the grapplers just want to take me down or you want to focus on my weaknesses, but I've been working on that, and this fight will be different.
Question for Abdul. Rumor has it that Erickson Abalos will be pulling out of the fight due to a broken hand or broken finger. Do you know if this is true, and will you still be fighting for the title on September 30th?
Well, personally, I think he's scared because he knew exactly what was actually about to happen.
This one will be from David also to Abdul. So his question is, your opponent has 3 first-round submission victories. Are you going to try and keep this fight on the feet, or are you willing to go onto the ground with this opponent?
Well, I'm going to find this chin first.
Question for Hamza. Hamza, you've been out of the FCFF for 7.5 years. How does it feel to be back in this great organization?
I love the FCFF. That's the first time I came to first time I fought in the FCFF. I was in America for like 6 months and almost zero jiu-jitsu. Just came back with my even zero wrestling too. I came with my kickboxing experience, fought hard that first fight, won so fast. And the second fight, I lost so fast too. It was a good experience. I love the FCFF, and a lot of champions came from the FCFF. And it's definitely any promoters will ask me to fight. If the FCFF went first for it, I will take the FCFF for sure.
This time, you're finally fighting without your opponent pulling out. Should we expect big fireworks early from you?
I don't think big fireworks early because I did that my last fight. I think that this time, like I said before, I'm just going to drag it out. I want to show you guys that I can stand and bang. I'm not going to take him down. He's not going to take me down. I've been training with Abdul also, so I'm gonna find his chin. Guarantee that. Guarantee I'll find his chin, and it doesn't matter if it's a punch or a kick or a knee. He's gonna get put to sleep, and I guarantee that. Mark my words.
You're defending your title against a fighter who is ranked higher than you. What is your motivation for this fight?
That right there. That's my motivation right there. So, I don't know. Not much talkative, but you know, I like to talk in my hands. So we'll see on the 30th when he comes in there. We'll see if the record or the rankings are true or not. So we'll find out then.
So it's been a year since defending your title at Rumble, I believe. Why has it been so long to defend this title, to come back to defend it?
Well, first off, I had a fight with another organization, which was a rematch, so I had to go out and get that win. And then after that, I suffered an injury to my knee. I had to get surgery, and so the layoff from the surgery took a little bit of time to get healed up and ready back to go.
It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
This question's from David Golden as well.
Go for it.
So he wants to know, tell us about your nickname. Who is Jack Smash?
So, I used to sell security systems door to door, and one lady wasn't happy. I don't know if you guys ever bought anything from a door to door rep and then been pissed off like an hour later, but that happened. And she contacted me on Facebook through my name, and so Aaron Lopez, and it just kind of occurred to me like, whoa, you know, having social media with your tied to your real names, I don't know, it just kind of leaves you vulnerable. So another friend of mine at the gym, Gracie Baja, had just a fake Facebook name, so we were just talking and we just came up with Jack Smash. And I mean, let's be honest, if my first fight went any other way, that name would look silly, but because it went the way it did, it just kind of fits.
You're all about fighting the biggest, baddest guys. What excites you most about fighting Nick Maximov?
That's a good question. He wasn't who I had in mind, but when I got that call, I knew who he was. I got just 3 promises. I'm not gonna give up, and I know Nick's not gonna give up. I'm super durable, and this is gonna be fight of the year. I don't have any doubts about that. You know, we got 5 rounds, and he's a high level wrestler. He's got a great record, and I think all his wins have come in the first round. All my wins have come in the first round, and this one's gonna go into real deep waters, and we're both gonna dig super deep for it. He's 19, I'm 31. I've dealt with a lot more trial, I believe, but he's got that, you know, that youth juice. So this is gonna be fantastic.
From David Golden.
How you doing?
Over the last few months, you have become the most vocal and confident fighters of the FCFF roster. At its core, where does that confidence come from?
Just because I trained with the best since I was like 15 years old or 14 years old. That's when I first started training at Team Quest, and back then, that's when they had all the best guys there, and I feel like that really plays into the part of me being so vocal, because if you train with the best every single day, there's no reason that you shouldn't be confident, and I train with the best, so that's why I'm so confident.
What makes you think that you deserve a shot at the flyweight title?
All I gotta say is Google my name. If you just Google my name, it just looks like every single person pulled out, and that's the truth. And it's not like I make these things up. Every single time I have a fight, some way or another, it feels like I have a curse or something. They just don't show up or they pull out. So if people just don't keep on showing up, and I won my first fight in the first minute and 54 seconds, I don't feel like there's no reason I shouldn't get a title shot. It's just like either I win and get my belt, or I lose, and it's a learning experience, and I feel like that's what's going to happen. But there's no losing, because I'm going to smash this guy. And I got something to say. I hope, Dominic, you show up. You keep on saying I'm going to pull out. I've never pulled out a fight, never missed weight. Just be there, or you're a square. You're going to go night-night.
You know, since my opponent pulled out on me, I'm a fighter that's always trying to improve, so I would actually like to challenge anyone in the 145-pound weight class or the 155-pound weight class. As long as it contains a title, I'd fight anybody. I'm always looking to challenge myself as a fighter.
205?
Put a title on the line, bro. Okay.
Look at Eric Cameron's looking to win.
You're good.
All right.
Just remember, Dominic, this ain't Bruce Lee shit. This is Mike Tyson shit. You're going to sleep.
Like in a complex like that.
Thank you, Keanu.
Take this serious, bro. He's like, oh,
Right, right, title defense.
Bad man.
Gotta smile.
Guys too, man. Gotta show them pearlies, man.
Middleweight.
Yeah, bring it in, of course.
Face each other.
Those were some of my favorite moments from the press conference. And I'm Gunner Gillett, telling you to snap that head and throw on some headgear.
1950.
I'd like to thank my sponsor, Wrestleology. Get your Wrestleology gear at Wrestleology.net.